Ever since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped away from their duties as royals, they've remained as the center of attention, grabbing more and more drama. And now, two of them seem to be in the hot waters again, as many royal fans are demanding their removal from the official website. But what's the reason behind this, and what's gonna happen next? Did the spare royals react? We'll get into all this in today's video. First up, what's up with the royals again? We all know where things started going downhill for the royals and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Yup, it was when both of them turned to Oprah Winfrey to share the atrocities they had faced as a part of the royal family. But why the sudden outlash? Well, at the moment, there's a lot of backlash the couple is facing because of Prince Harry's upcoming memoir called Spare. From the looks of it, this memoir contains several things that have raised the concerns of the royal family, and as you'd expect, their fans are coming to their aid. But in our opinion, this approach of getting Harry and Meghan removed from the website won't really work in the royal family's favor. In fact, it would only make them look even more petty. But this isn't the first time the couple's presence on the royal website has been questioned. In fact, not so long ago, the two were actually demoted. Let's dig into that. Following up, Harry and Meghan were actually demoted from the website. When we saw the couple stepping back as senior royals in 2020, pretty much everyone expected drama. Granted that Harry was fifth in line for the throne, so it didn't really have any effect on the hierarchy, but this one step completely changed the way we perceive the royals. And, well, that's not sitting well with them at all. Meghan has time and time again clarified that she's not criticizing the royal family, but the institution, which is rotting with problems, but not many have paid much attention to her. Instead, they're bent on roasting her and criticizing her for every little thing without any solid grounds. And as one might expect, this was actually reflected on the royal website. The two were demoted, and now their profiles are only second to last on the page that talks about the royal family members. Yep, they sit right about the poor disgraced Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, who's hardly considered a part of the royal inner circle. Now, it's hard to think that the royals aren't trying to send a message here. But hey, at least they didn't completely kick them off. Next up, why were they demoted? Apparently, these changes were put into effect since the couple couldn't be considered working royals and didn't hold any public offices. What's interesting is that Prince Harry, who as we mentioned earlier is the fifth in line for the throne, is featured below Princess Alexandra. Who is she, you might wonder? Exactly. From what we know, she's actually a cousin of the late Queen Elizabeth and is 56th in the line of succession. One of the royal fans tweeted that the couple was actually very lucky to be mentioned on the website at all, especially considering the fact that they'd left. Moving on, putting the website aside, has the couple been removed from the royal family? Things haven't really been the best between Harry and his family after his departure, but it's hard to say whether it's the institution rallying against him, or if his family is just done and wants to sever all ties with him. The most recent point of tension was when during Queen Elizabeth's funeral, Harry was not allowed to wear his military uniform, even though he served in the armed forces for 10 years and went to Afghanistan 2 times. This was followed by extreme backlash, which resulted in a U-turn, following which he was allowed to wear the uniform at the ceremony when the late Queen's grandchildren performed a vigil. And well, this is by no means the only instance where the royals showed their actual stance towards Harry and Meghan. After the two started their financially independent lives in California, they haven't been around a lot. They've only returned to England a few times, which shows that there isn't much warmth left. But we won't go as far as saying that they have been completely removed from the family. However, saying that the tensions between them are so thick that you could cut them with a knife, well, that won't be wrong. Now, let's see if there are new problems on the horizon. Okay, the answer to that is a big, definite yes. With Prince Harry's memoir coming up, it's bound to create new problems between them and maybe even cause bigger rifts. Who knows? We might even get to witness a royal catfight. Richard Fitzwilliam, who works as a royal author, talks about the upcoming memoir, saying that the title perfectly depicts how Harry felt during his time in the royal family. And, well, this is even more concerning for the palace since King Charles has only just started his reign. Fitzwilliam mentioned that Harry was publishing this book way too soon as the consequences of releasing releasing it right now might be extremely destructive. The book is set to release on the 10th of January in 2023, and it's speculated that it just might lead to Harry losing his title and his inheritance. Be right back. We're just gonna pre-order the book right now. Who would want to miss out on all that drama? It's also speculated that Harry must have gotten involved in a dispute over what to publish since the book won't be released on Christmas. Well, whatever it is, we're just waiting to see how mad the king is going to be. And who knows, with the book out, maybe the royal fans will finally have their way and manage in getting the Duke and Duchess of Sussex removed from the royal website. That's all for the possible removal of the senior royals. Now let's talk about some more drama that the couple is finding themselves in. First up, another difficult situation for Harry and Meghan. Seems like the two of them just can't catch a break. Or maybe they won't let the royal family catch a break, whatever suits you. Now the two are being heavily criticized for accepting to receive the Ripple of Hope award, but what's so wrong with this award? Why can't they just accept it? Well, the thing is that while this award is actually pretty nice, the capacity in which Harry and Meghan would be accepting it isn't very suitable for the royal family's reputation. They're being honored for their heroic stand against structural racism. Yikes, you see the problem now? Well, if the memoir doesn't, this award would certainly get them removed from the family website. The ceremony is set to take place on the 6th of December and will be organized by the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they turn up to accept it or not. Next up, should they accept the award? This is actually a pretty tough one since there's just too much drama going on, but it's safe to say that accepting this award would sever all ties Harry and Meghan have with their family. Some experts on the matter believe that the two won't show up for the ceremony in hopes to mend hearts rather than sowing seeds of hatred, but others think that they should do it because standing up against biases was a pretty hard thing to do. Again, it's important to clarify that the institution of monarchy is very different from the royal family, and that it was actually the former that put the two through hell. But it's evident that if Meghan and Harry go through with it, then their actions will also impact the family. Lastly, what will the Duke and Duchess of Sussex do about this dilemma? Ever since the president of the organization, Kerry Kennedy, announced that the senior royals were being given this honor, things have been pretty chaotic. But there might be a middle way for them to deal with this. Of course, problems are going to rise no matter what option they decide to go with, but we believe that the least amount of harm will incur if they accept the award but don't show up to the ceremony. And get this, the royal commentator Jenny Bond has given this choice a stamp of approval. She thinks that although there's a high chance that even this way would create tensions, it probably would stop making things worse. At least, they won't be there physically, but hey, we won't be able to see what's going to happen unless the Duke and Duchess of Sussex choose to accept or reject this award. One thing is for sure, no matter what their decision will be, the outcome will be interesting. That's a wrap for this video, folks. Will the senior royals be removed from the website anytime soon? Should they go and accept the award or pretend that it doesn't exist? Please let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos like this. We'll see you in the next one with the latest updates. Thanks for watching.